Oh shit. Okay, I can fix this. I can fix this. There we go. Okay, the problem was that I didn't have it, maximized. Maximized on the right screen, it's perfect. I watched a summary of In Sound Mind that went up this month. It's a rare horror game that is about mental illness that treats those that suffer with it with respect. I mean, I think there's plenty of games like that. Personally. I mean, in terms of mainstream stuff, yeah, it's probably more rare. I didn't know In Sound Mind was actually about mental illness, though. We know about it. I think we have access to it, even if we don't own it. I think we're game sharing with at least one person who does. Well, definitely gotta check it out. Reality is relative. Sanity is overrated. Okay, we're gonna start. This game contains violent and grotesque depictions. The story is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to anything is a coincidence. A Charon game. I can hear the sound of the wind. Is this the outside? Have I finally gotten out? I open my eyes. Isn't the sky beautiful? A blue sky and a flower field spread out before my eyes. Hey, isn't it a wonderful world? This world is so beautiful. Here, somebody has planted a flower field. Somebody has raised these flowers, and one by one they bloom. It might have been you, or it might have been me, or it might have been someone else. I hope that you too will raise a flower. Depending on the one who raised it, the seed might bloom into a completely different flower. From the flower that you grow, what kind of color might bloom? We always justify our actions with no regard for others' feelings. We commit numerous sins without even noticing them. Even though we know our violent actions will hurt others. Even though we know our cruel words will hurt others. We all know this, but pretend not to know. The more we sin, the more we avert our eyes and push the blame on others, we will not realize we are the guilty ones. You knew as well, didn't you? That in this world of ours, even a simple truth like, I love you, will become twisted and distorted. A terribly cruel and irrational world. There's no reason for you to apologize, Sonny. At least as far as I can tell. Hope it's having a good day. Oh, since there won't be a better time to talk about it, me and Thorn were talking about a horror Pokemon Mystery Dungeon ROM hack yesterday that Curry Devil, and it was fantastic. It's about 2 hours long. Highly recommend it. Oh, it's only 2 hours long? Wow. 4 hours for us. Isn't this exactly how the other chapter starts? Yep. This is kind of a chronology series, if you think about it. Because each girl's story is represented by a different flower. And so you have to go through the first part to get into the rest of the game. And after you play every girl's story with the part of a code you get from their ending, you put it together into one word that allows you to access the true ending. I'm just a nobody. Without dreams, or hopes, or money, or power, or family, or friends, or lovers. I'm just a single guy who has yet to obtain a single thing. Absent-mindedly, I take the usual road home. Even if I were to think about it, will not take the same road tomorrow? After all, there's no guarantee that tomorrow will be better than today. Shut up and keep walking. I walk with my head down, eyes vacant. My house is still a ways off. Suddenly, a flower appeared at my feet. An immature flower that hasn't yet bloomed. It's just like me, destined to be forgotten. A foolish existence spent walking back and forth along the same road. It's as if a late blooming flower represents myself, afraid of moving forward. That flower's name was... Anemone. Anemone. That vivid and lovely flower blooms before a fleeting moment and comes to an end, tinged with lovesickness. Before long, at the end of the road, the flower of despair will bloom. Sharon presents. I hope you're doing okay, Wamanzi. Hope you're doing your best to survive out here, in this cruel and irrational world. Nene Anemone. Young woman, loved by fortune. With wealth, power, and beauty beyond compare. To you, she devotes her all. Now, let the flower of despair bloom. Anemone. The usual road and the usual scenery. I suddenly stopped my feet. Something had fallen at my feet. A ring? It was a ring with a common, simple design. A beautiful diamond was set into the ring. I didn't know if the diamond is real, but it certainly looked expensive. How much could I get if I sold it? Thinking how lucky I was, I put it in my pocket. Not here. Not here either. Whatever shall I do? I must have dropped it when I accidentally bumped into someone. Over there was a girl, crouching down while wearing a fancy dress. She had a dignified figure, almost like a lady from some faraway land. Before I realized, I called out to her. What's wrong? Kind sir, I'm searching for a ring I dropped. It's a ring with a simple design, with a diamond set into it. Oh, could it be, kind sir? What you have in your hand is... Thank you very much, kind passerby. This is my greatest treasure. You've really saved me. Pardon me, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Please, call me Anemone. And how may I address you, kind sir? My, Itaru. What a lovely name you have. Then allow me to express my gratitude once more, kind Itaru. If it pleases you, allow this Anemone to treat you to a delicious feast sometime. Now that that's settled, I have some business to attend to. So I must take my leave now. Let us meet again, my dear Itaru. She looks like she's wearing a wedding dress. After exchanging greetings with me, the girl named Anemone hurriedly left the scene. Then I better get going as well. MenheRafflesia, Anemone. I love how this game is like, oh, these poor neuroatypical people in the game can be the most loathsome scum on the earth. Today was the best. No way could I normally ever meet such a lovely lady. She not only thanked me, but she even exchanged contacts with me. I must thank my lucky stars. Perhaps this is my fated encounter? Just thinking of seeing her again fills my heart with expectation. Well then, I better sleep well tonight. Good night! Frankly, this game may be less about the girls being neuroatypical and more about the player being neuroatypical. I don't think anyone in this game is normal. Everyone in this game is fucked up, promise. I think love is something that must be given freely. For example, even if I weren't free to choose my own marriage partner, I'd still be able to freely choose the one I love. Even if my body is sold to someone, my heart would still be yours, even though I always think of you. I won't be punished as long as I don't put my feelings into words. So that's why I cannot give up. I'm a bad girl. All I can think about is you. Because I have been saved by you once. And what can I do for you in return? Should any harm befall you, I will repay them tenfold with my own hands. Even though I should lose everything, I will protect you to the very end. I've always fallen deeply in love with you. I've fallen deeply in love with you. Anemone. MenheRafflesia. Depending on how it's raised, it might grow into a completely different flower. Today, I promised to meet with Anemone. I better head over to the meeting place as soon as possible. But on the way, some upperclassmen bullies at my club beat me black and blue. It wasn't a rare event for them to shake me down and take my money. No thanks to them, my face and body were all hurting. In such a sorry state, I felt ashamed to even meet a refined lady like Anemone. By the time I reached our meeting place, the time we had arranged had long gone by. I wonder if Anemone will even be waiting. At our meeting place, Anemone was still waiting there. She had been waiting patiently for me. My dear, Itaru? Itaru, what has happened to you? Those injuries. It's not a serious injury. No matter how you look at it, there's no other possibility. Itaru, please do not hide it from me. Just who has done this to you? I see. So it was the upperclassman from Itaru's club. Good grief. Why would anyone do such a thing to you? So, they always make you go through this. What a poor thing. Please wait for a bit. I'll call a car. Let's get you treated at the hospital immediately. You don't have to go that far. Promise, I'm okay. Will you really be alright? Well, if my dear Taru says so. At least, please let me disinfect it. It'll be bad if it gets infected. Then they treated my wounds with some simple first aid. Then, after some small talk, we went to a restaurant for dinner. It's French cuisine. Itaru, my dear. Is it to your liking? Indulge yourself, and please don't worry about your manners here. I've reserved the whole place for us. I must say once more, thank you very much for finding my ring. The other day I was a complete mess. truly, you saved me. It was my dear departed mother's last gift to me. That's why, dear Taru, I cannot possibly ever thank you enough. Were my feelings able to reach you? Kind of? It's a little excessive, I guess, but I know it's important to you. That attitude is also one of your charms. By the way, just what kind of club activities do you do? I'm in the art club. My, dear Taru, you're able to draw? What a wonderful talent. Then you must come to my house sometime. Please show me some nice things. In this way, I spent my time with Nenene. We only made small talk. But even so, the happy time we spent together passed by in a flash. MenheRafflesia, Nenene Anemone. I just kinda wanna give her a hug. Oh, she definitely deserves hugs. Although today started off really roughly, in the end it was a good day. When I had dinner together with Nenene, I was actually really nervous, but all said, I had a grand time. Slowly, I found myself becoming attracted to Nenene. It scared me to no end. When I realized that I had in fact fallen in love, I shook my head. It was a beautiful dream, but I was brought down by the cruel reality. I know, the way I am now, there's no way I'm suited for Nenene. I'm no good for her. Nenene Anemone. But not a sea anemone. That's a different one. Unforgivable. Why should such a gentle soul have to endure such harsh trials? That's absolutely wrong. Whoever would dare hurt my dear Taru, I will erase them. In order for you to continue living, so that you will not be troubled, so that you won't have to go through any more hard times. I'm terribly sorry. No hard feelings, okay? So that you will not hurt again. Nuisances will be. For the sake of your competition, your rivals will be. Anything that causes you anxiety, I will eliminate them all. My dear Taru, this is all for your sake. Anemone. MenheRafflesia. Depending on how it's raised, it might grow into a completely different flower. One of the bullies at my club seems to have passed away. Among my classmates, a rumor spread that he had been in a lot of debt and was erased by debt collectors. Disregarding such rumors, Nene and I decided to go out on our day off. Just the two of us. Ataru? About the movie theater. Ataru, have you been there before? In truth, I've never set foot in one before. I would like to go see it. Just this once. Let's go together. Thank you very much. For me, going alone is a bit... My, you're such a reliable person. The movie we went to see was Dinosaurs Appeared in a Modern World. What will become of humanity? A movie with a tagline like that. It seems this kind of thing is popular now. Although I don't really get it. Fucking furries. While watching the movie, our hands met, and my heart skipped a beat. But Nene's reaction was the same as mine. Our feelings for each other might be mutual. Ataru! The movie was amazing, was it not? The way the dinosaurs jumped out, it was almost like they were real. Nene was seemingly in high spirits. But I could sense a loneliness in that bittersweet smile. Should I voice it out? It might not be my place to butt in, but I have to say something. Why are you making such a lonely face? Ataru, it seems I can't hide anything from you. I'm sorry, Ataru. I'll tell you everything. The truth is, I'm going to get married. You may have already noticed, but I am the daughter of a company president. My father has decided that I will be married off. I had no say in it. The night when I first met you, I was running away from a marriage interview. In my desperation to get away, I dropped my most precious ring. While searching for it, you found it for me, Ataru. Were you surprised? Ataru, I'm sorry for hiding it from you until now. How do you feel about this? As for myself, I don't want to marry the man my father chooses. My partner for life? That's something I want to decide for myself. This once-in-a-lifetime choice isn't something that should be left to others. I will not go through with it. I do not wish to have any regrets. Thanks for listening to my story, Ataru. Just having someone listen to it takes a load off of my mind. after sending me home by car once again. The girl behind the car window smiled a lonely smile. MenheRafflesia. Mental illness flower. Ah. Yeah, I guess the fact that she's wearing a wedding-like dress is kind of like a... what's that thing called? Foreshadowing. I had a hard time sleeping last night. Then a sudden confession threw me in for a loop. Was there anything I could do? I like her, of that I'm sure. So I want her to be fond of me too. I'm a hypocrite. I talked big, but all I could do was listen to her story. Even though I had listened to her troubles and tried to involve myself, I had no concrete answers for her. How powerless I am. I can't do anything. Maybe because she knows that as well. So she deliberately chose not to tell me anything until now? Is that it though? What if that was her cry for help? Just what am I supposed to do? Nenene, please tell me. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me why. Nenene Anemone's flower grows. The girl who smiles a lonely smile. Dearest Ataru, I have not gone mad. You are always in the center of my world. Since when? When did I become this delusional? You took me by the hand and pulled me out of this dark reality. Since when? Since when did I start seeing such dreams? Dearest Ataru, you soothe me with your gentle words. Only you will acknowledge me. You see through to the real me. Since when? Since when did I become unable to tell dreams from reality? Everything is for your sake. Nenene Anemone. It's easy to fall into dreams when reality is so heartbreaking. The flower blooms. For a few days now, I've been unable to contact Nenene. I received no reply to the emails I sent. What had happened? Did I make a mistake somewhere? Was it because I couldn't find the appropriate words? Or because my feelings were unable to reach her? I want to meet you, Nenene. What are you doing now? Have you already been married? Alone in a dark room with no human contact, I returned to my original solitude. Now that she was gone, I felt truly alone. I wanted to feel the warmth of those hands. Just once more. I wanted to bask in Nenene's warmth again. In the midst of such thoughts, my phone suddenly vibrated. Surprised, I quickly glanced at my screen. It was the thing I had been eagerly awaiting. Nene's email. I'll be waiting at the place we first met. Hurriedly, I hopped on my bicycle and rushed to the spot. At the place we met for the first time, waiting for me there, was a girl with a lonely expression. Itaru? You came for me! I so wanted to see you, Itaru. I'm sorry for calling you at this hour. I hadn't been able to contact you for a long time. I'm sorry for causing you worry. What happened? I'm truly sorry, dear Itaru. How can I ever apologize? I have already decided to run away from home. So today is the last day I can stay in this town. So, before I go, I want to say a farewell to you. I know it must be so sudden. Too sudden for you. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Taru, for the last time, will you listen to my selfish words? From now on, I'm just talking to myself. I don't mind if you pretend this conversation never existed. I won't interrupt. Thank you very much. Then, Ataru, I beg of you. Please, take me. Take me with you, away from here. Somewhere far away. Somewhere out of my father's reach, away from sight. I'll be fine with you, Ataru. No, it can only be with you. I have realized. Ataru, I want to be with you. Okay, this is actually the part I should have saved for. Let's go together, Nenene. Taru? Oh, Taru. Nenene held me tightly, with tears flowing down from her eyes. love you. You. I love you too. Ataru, I love you. Your tenderness, your body, your heart, all of it. What should I do about this feeling? Oh, Ataru, will you listen to me? Listen. Listen, I feel strange. Ataru, have you realized the one who extinguished the pests from your side was me? At first, I was doing it all for your sake, but their quivering shoulders, their gushing blood, the smell, the smell! The feeling of stabbing through flesh, the thrill of the hunt. I've fallen in love with it all. Killing humans. I can't live without it. I can't hold back any longer. Where did we go wrong? That's right. Even though I should have known, I wonder why I forgot. This world is a terribly cruel and irrational world. Bad end. Awakening. I cannot go with you. I understand. As the one who opposed upon you, even if your feelings have not changed, I have no right to say anything. Regardless of what those feelings are. Until you appeared, I was completely alone. Without a mother or anyone to rely on. There was no one I could confide in. My days were turned around by you. You were my light, encouraging me, and granting me the will to live. Even if your words were a gentle lie. That lie saved me. So, I thank you. Nenene slowly started to walk away from me. And goodbye, my beloved. Not long after, she stopped a short distance from me. I was happy. Pulling out a pistol, she placed it to her forehead. Nenene! Nenene's body fell. Without trying to help her, I stared blankly as Nenene ended her life with her own hands, bleeding out into the asphalt like roadkill. Nenene's white dress became seeped in a crimson dye. It was beautiful in a way. I approached and stopped before the beautiful crimson flower. A flower of fleeting love that is now bloomed. How beautiful it is. You're such a bad boy, aren't you? Nenene seemed to be saying with a little smile. Happy end. Anemone. I just bloomed a flower in my pants. What an uplifting game! I know, right? I mean, Central Thesis is pretty dark. But not all stories have a happy end. But hey, Itaru didn't die this time. That's a change. I can't wait to play the remake, though. No, you don't have an option to keep the ring. That would be funny if you could, though. Kinda reminds me of Chrono Trigger. Yo, what's up, Cloud? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you playing? Womp womp womp. Wow, you came in right at the least triggering part of stream. Or after the most triggering part is over. Hey, Mother. What's this flower? What's it called? Anemone, my dear Nanana. It's my favorite flower. Isn't it beautiful? Yup, it's really cute. Nanane loves this flower. Hey, Mother. We're just like these anemones. My, aren't we? Father and Mother and Nenene. We're one happy family, too. Mother, will we always be close together like that? Don't worry. As long as everyone is together, we will live happily ever after. Yup, together forever. With Mother and Father. I love both of you. I'm coming to see you. I'm glad. Thank you for playing. Clear password number 5. Toe. Oh, so the designer actually intended this story to be played last. Huh. We play out of order as fuck. We've been playing in our preferred order. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. So on the right, is Ivy. That was that's whose story we played last week. And then is who we just played. And actually, the blonde-haired girl is who we're playing next week. So look forward to that. I won't tell you what the mental illness is. Of course, you can look it up if you want. But why would you spoil something so great? Unless, you know, you wanted to have some sort of trigger warnings. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you. There'll be more MenheRafflesia next week.